Manila, Philippines, November 27, 2025. Tensions soar as jets patrol disputed waters. The first light of dawn breaks over Manila, painting the sky in orange and purple. Below, the city stirs, jeepneys rumble, vendors set up, the aroma of garlic rice and coffee fills the air. But this morning, a deep roar from above signals a new reality. The Philippine Air Force jets streak across the sky, a symbol of vigilance and resolve. Their mission to watch over the nation's sovereign territory in a region of rising tension. These pilots, among the best in the country's history, carry the hopes of millions. Every flight is a statement. The Philippines is alert, ready, and determined. On the ground, life continues. Children head to school, workers rush to jobs, but the jets overhead are a constant reminder. For those in power and in the cockpits, the morning is one of intense focus. Every report from the West Philippine Sea is scrutinized, every foreign vessel tracked. The peace of dawn is fragile, protected by those who fly above. This is the story of the Philippine Air Force's transformation, from near obsolescence to credible defense. New aircraft, advanced systems, and skilled personnel now define the force. The roar over Manila is more than noise. It's the sound of a nation reclaiming its skies. The world is watching, and the Philippine Air Force is ready. The sun rises higher. The mission continues. For the pilots, every day is a new challenge. The nation's future is in their hands. In Manila's bustling markets and busy streets, life goes on, but the jets above are a constant reminder. The city's energy is relentless, but so is the vigilance overhead. Most Filipinos focus on daily struggles, yet the Air Force's presence is always felt. The jets are a shield, an unseen layer of security for the archipelago. This heightened alertness is now the norm. Pilots train relentlessly, ready to respond at a moment's notice. Their families know the sacrifices, long hours, sudden deployments, constant risk. These pilots defend not just airspace but the nation's resources and livelihoods. For fishermen at sea, the jets mean reassurance. For children, inspiration. For foreign vessels, a warning. The government insists these flights are defensive, meant to prevent conflict, not provoke it. Maintaining this presence is complex and costly, requiring round-the-clock crews, advanced radar, and constant supplies. The machinery of the Air Force has been rebuilt for this high tempo. Heavy investment is seen as the price of sovereignty. The roar of jets is the sound of freedom. The Philippines is no longer a passive observer in its own backyard. The city below may seem unaware, but the shield above is strong. The Air Force stands ready, day and night. The nation is on alert and determined. Over the turquoise waters of the West Philippine Sea, the mission unfolds far from the city's noise. Philippine Air Force jets fly in pairs, their task maritime domain awareness. They identify and document all activity in the exclusive economic zone, from fishing boats to foreign warships. Every patrol builds a clearer picture of what's happening in these vital waters. For years, this sea felt undefended. Now modern jets send a powerful signal. The Philippines is committed to defending its rights under international law. Pilots are trained to observe, report, and maintain a professional presence. They operate in tense airspace, following strict rules to avoid escalation. Encounters with foreign aircraft and ships are managed with skill and discipline. Pilots gather crucial evidence for diplomatic efforts, proof of violations. These patrols showcase the Air Force's growing capabilities: long-range flights, secure communications, real-time data analysis. The jets are the tip of a much larger system of intelligence and surveillance. They are guardians of the nation's maritime heritage and future security. Every flight is a message. The Philippines is watching. The blue frontier is no longer unguarded. The Philippine Air Force of 2025 is unrecognizable from a decade ago. Modernization is more than new planes, it's a complete system overhaul. Advanced radars, new command centers, and networked operations now define the force. The aircraft fleet is a mix of modern platforms, each chosen for a specific role. Lead-in fighter trainers, light combat aircraft, and advanced helicopters have replaced aging equipment. Morale and capability have soared. Pilots now train on relevant aircraft. Maintenance crews work with modern systems. The biggest investment, though, is in people. New training programs, often with allied nations, raise standards for pilots and technicians. The focus on human capital is the foundation of the new Air Force. The Flight Plan 2028 guides this transformation, a roadmap for assets, personnel, and infrastructure. Progress is real and visible every day. From air defense to search and rescue, the Air Force is building capability layer by layer. The new era of air power is here. The skies over Manila and the West Philippine Sea prove it. The transformation is ongoing and unstoppable. To understand today's Air Force, we must look back. In the 50s and 60s, the Philippine Air Force was among Asia's best, flying advanced jets respected by allies. This golden age set a high standard. But starting in the late 70s, decline set in. Economic troubles, shifting priorities, shrinking budgets. Modern jets aged, spare parts ran out, and by the early 2000s, the situation was dire. The last supersonic jets were retired in 2005, leaving the skies open. The Air Force became a shadow of its former self. Without air power, the Philippines couldn't patrol its vast territory or deter aggression. Morale plummeted. Pilots trained on outdated planes. Technicians struggled to keep them flying. This decline was a national embarrassment and a strategic vulnerability. The lesson neglecting defense has real consequences. The memory of this era drives today's leaders to rebuild. The journey back has been long and difficult, but it was necessary. The resurgence of the Air Force is built on lessons from the past. Never again will the nation let its guard down. The wake-up call came in April 2012 at Scarborough Shoal. When Philippine forces tried to apprehend Chinese vessels, a tense standoff began. The Philippines withdrew, but China stayed, seizing control of the shoal. The incident exposed the military's weakness and the nation's vulnerability. Legal rights meant little without the power to enforce them. The crisis united the public and leaders around urgent modernization. The Armed Forces Modernization Act finally received funding and political backing. The focus shifted to territorial defense with the Air Force at the center. The lesson was clear: control of the skies is essential for sovereignty. The roar of jets today is a direct answer to the silence of 2012. The nation vowed never to be helpless again. The first step in rebuilding was acquiring the FA-50PH Fighting Eagle. 12 jets from South Korea restored supersonic capability and national pride. The FA-50PH serves as both advanced trainer and combat aircraft, proving its worth in the 2017 Battle of Marawi. These jets became the backbone of West Philippine Sea patrols and a symbol of renewed defense. For close air support, the Air Force acquired 6 A-29B Super Tucanos from Brazil. The Super Tucano excels in counterinsurgency, flying low, providing precise support, and operating at lower cost. This balanced approach addressed both external and internal threats. The FA-50s and Super Tucanos marked the end of decline and the start of a new era. The Air Force rebuilt its combat fleet efficiently, meeting urgent needs first. New capabilities brought a renewed sense of mission. The transformation was underway. The skies were no longer empty. The Air Force was back. With the FA-50PH as a foundation, the Air Force eyes its next leap, a true multi-role fighter. This advanced aircraft will define capabilities for decades. 3 contenders lead the race: the American F-16 Viper, Swedish Saab Gripen, and South Korean KF-21 Boramae. The F-16 offers proven performance and U.S. interoperability, but at a high cost. The Gripen is efficient, affordable, and comes with technology transfer, ideal for a limited budget. The KF-21, still in development, promises advanced features and synergy with existing South Korean jets. Each option has trade-offs: cost, capability, risk. The decision is complex, with major implications for national security. The Air Force weighs its options carefully. The choice will shape the future of Philippine air power. The world is watching. The stakes could not be higher. The next chapter is about to be written. The future of the Philippine Air Force is about more than new jets. True air power depends on people, training, and readiness. Pilots need hundreds of hours of high-quality training. Technicians require specialized skills. Readiness means being able to launch missions at a moment's notice, requiring robust logistics, spare parts, and well-maintained bases. The Air Force is investing in new facilities and stockpiling supplies to sustain operations in any crisis. Avoiding past mistakes means steady, predictable funding and a long-term commitment to defense. The Flight Plan. 2028 provides the roadmap, but it needs consistent support. Progress is impressive but fragile, easily undone by neglect. The future depends on a lasting national consensus on defense. The challenges ahead are immense, but optimism is growing. The Air Force has rebuilt pride and professionalism. It has proven its value to the nation. The path ahead is difficult, but the men and women of the Air Force are ready. They look to the horizon, prepared for whatever comes. The nation's future is in capable hands.